Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Kingdoms SMP. Today might be a shorter episode because I'm going to be finally judging the Embassy Gardens officially. I have 3 prizes to different gardens depending on the results. I did keep this over from the last event specifically to use as prizes for this. Anyway, the Embassy Garden of Astra. And I like this little moon pond. It looks like a full moon. A wonky full moon, but a full moon nonetheless. And this custom tree with a little moss hanging from it. The hanging moss is probably the part of the pale oak that is my favorite part because it is so heavily underutilized. There's also lots of flowers growing wildly, a little seating area, of course the banner, and that's it. The Embassy Garden of Elysium. The Embassy Garden of Elysium, using both banners, Luna's and Yuki's, to represent both of them. I love the giant mushrooms to reflect the fact that they live on a mushroom island. I like the flowers growing here. There's a little deck with one bigger mushroom, which is also adorable. There's a crafting table, which can be handy to use if you're just running through and you need to craft something really quickly. Next, the Embassy Garden of the Kingdom of Silence. This one represents Mink's Kingdom, which is based on Korea. And as such, there is an Asian-inspired garden with a custom tree. What's the typical trees in Asia in their gardens? Sakura trees, which are pink. There's magnolias, but those are white, right? I don't know which tree is blue. There's also a little skulk sensor reacting to the noise I make to symbolize their connection to the ancient city. Very nice. On the opposite side, the Embassy Garden of Leopold. There's not an apostrophe, so I assume it's Leopold. Or it's just because I misspelled it that there's no apostrophe. Either way, I love their use of vegetables. And another custom tree. This one is a willow tree. And these pruins. And of course their flag, which I still can't make out. I don't know what it's actually supposed to be, but to me it looks like a radioactive bunny. Which I guess is good enough. Next, we have the Embassy Garden of Solaria with a little seating area, banners, a pharaoh statue, palm trees, a little pond, and I like this path. And last and least, we have Orge's unique approach to a garden. And he's probably gonna say that he's not finished, but I did give him a heads up that I was doing it this weekend. So that's his own fault for not listening. I do think it's very creative, his creation of this, what are these even called in English? Digging shovel? Digging machine? Shovel machine? Whatever you want to call it, you know what it is. You can probably tell. And it's digging a pond. So it's a garden in process, I guess. But I also like that, aside from that, it has nothing aside from a single torch, which I put there just to light it up. Unique approach, huh? First up, the winner of the cutest garden goes to Elysium. The Garden of Solaria is the winner of the second category, the coolest garden, which I do realize is kind of ironic considering that it's probably the hottest garden temperature-wise. But I digress. The winner of the most unique garden goes to Ojo. Despite probably putting the least amount of effort in, I can't deny that it's a unique approach with him doing this thing. Like, this thing entirely won him this category. I will now leave the rewards where they can find them, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye. Yeah? He's on. He's writing. Yeah, he said sure. He makes it so easy. Why are you jumping over them when you can walk through them? You can walk through the middle one as well. That looks wrong. He has no idea what you're saying. Whoa! What the mother? Help! Help! What the? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was pushed too. Ah! Get away from me, you stupid pig! And that was not an insult. It was a literal pig. Okay, well, on the plus side, you died on top of your grave. Yeah, you were. Did you get everything?